Okay. So today we are supposed to review this lecture 5, assembler linker loader. It's a part of module 2. Do you guys have any question on this part? Let me also check the discussion in the meantime. Module 2. I don't see anything on the discussion. So if you have any question, like not only for these lectures, but any previous lectures or anything else, please ask. No? Okay. So
Professor,
let's do an example of like what we learned in this lecture 5 is that how the assembler works and the general steps of assembling uh, into the machine code. And what we learned that there are like two pass assembling steps. First step, it generates the symbol table, and second step, it generates the machine code. Part of the machine code generation we already learned in the previous lecture, lecture 4, right? So given the opcode and registers and all this stuff, we can actually generate the machine code ourselves. May not be for some advanced thing like BNE, where we need to involve the labels and all this stuff. That probably we don't know right now, but don't worry, we'll be doing that in soon, pretty soon. Not today, but in next couple of lectures, maybe we'll be doing that. So let's first review how these the symbol table gets created. Okay, what's the process?
Professor, actually, if you have a time, can you repeat and review because I didn't get about the shift amount. Why is it 6 bit? I got it, the register 1 and 2 and 3 is 5 bits, but I didn't get why shift amount is a 6 bit.
Uh,
If you have a time, if not, that's okay.
yeah, no, that's fine. Yeah, we can do that definitely. Um, shift amount was also 5-bit. It's not a 6-bit.
But in the lecture, in the videos, you said that it's 6 bit and operator is 6 bit too.
Oh, really? Okay, just hold on. Let me see. Maybe that's something I need to check. Okay, what was that lecture? Lecture 4, right? Let me open up the lecture 4 slides first. Oh, it's there. Let's see. Shift amount is 5-bit. Can you point me to the like the time duration at which I told that it's a 6-bit? Maybe I was talking about the 64-bit system.
Oh, okay.
If it is a 64-bit system, definitely you need a shift amount uh, for 6 bits. Like this is 2 to the power 6 is 64, and that's when it becomes 6-bit. But for a 32-bit
Oh,
system,
oh, sorry, Professor. I mean, sorry. I'm sorry. I did a mistake. So I means why function and operator is a 6 bit. Sorry. Yeah, shift amount is 5 bit. Sorry.
oh, okay. Function and opcode. Okay, so this is more like an heuristic that that for when the instruction set is being designed, whoever designed that at the first place, those people actually decided to go for 6 and 6. Like, let me give you a general idea how this happens, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we know for sure. Let me share the slides first. So this one, where is the slide? This one. Okay, so you see that we definitely need, like from the hardware point of view, the 4-bit of the 5-bit of your register fields like 555, and shift amount is 5, so total it becomes 20,
20, yeah.
right? And then since it is a 32-bit machine, we have 12-bit in hand
Yeah.
on top of that, right?
Yeah.
Now what to do with this thing? Shall I put like opcode as 8-bit, function as 4-bit, or opcode as 9-bit, function as 3-bit? Like that's the dilemma, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now it is not only for the R, but also look at the I type. Now let's say it is a 9-bit opcode. Okay, so immediate field, then it definitely will become like 5, 5, 10, 9 is 19, then 11-bit, right? So apparently if we go for a less amount of opcode, higher range of immediate value we can cater in the I type instruction, right?
Yeah.
And
So you mean that you put it the number randomly, yeah? You can change it, for example, to the 4 and, for example, 8. Opcode is 4 and function is 8, for example.
right, opcode is right, but definitely we want to keep the opcode field as the same for all the function. Like if we decide R type has opcode of 4-bit, I type will also go for the 4-bit, J type will also go for the 4,
Okay, got it, got it. Thank
because
you.
that's the place when actually machine look at this first initial, this number of bits like 4, 6 or 8, whatever you decide in the design process. It goes into this and then decide what is this instruction is. Like if it is all 0 in this field, then it knows it's a R type, so it goes for the function. So you have some amount to play with when someone is when you are designing this instruction set. You got it?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you
Yeah.
for your time.
So that's what, like someone optimized it. Okay, let immediate 16-bit is kind of an looks like an like valid amount. 16-bit, like 18-bit is not that interesting. And if we want to go after that 16-bit, it becomes like 32-bit maybe. So they fixed on the 6-bit on the opcode side so that it can cater 16-bit immediate. And 6-bit opcode means we can at least have 64 different operation opcode, right? So that's also seems to be valid. If it is too less, like 3-bit, it becomes like 8 opcode. Probably it is not as flexible as we can make. We cannot make that list bigger on the instruction side. So 6-bit was decided, and as a result, we end up in 6-bit on the function side.
Yes. Yeah, got it. Thank
Uh,
you.
no problem. So let's look at this now. Let me share the Jamboard one more. Share. And okay. So the problem here is this. Uh, you have given a piece of code and you want to determine the symbol table. Okay, you want to determine the symbol table. That is the problem we are trying to solve now. So what we'll do here is basically identify first all the symbols in this all the labels basically in this program. And labels we can identify is very easy, like it is practically your anything name string with a colon in the assembly line. They are all labels. So these are all labels, L1, L2, L3. So what we do, we make entry of loop L1 and L2. Now question becomes, what would be the address? Okay, what would be the address of this level? Now, since we haven't yet studied like how this memory works and where these things are stored, etc., let's go with something called a relative address. Relative address means it's a what is the instruction number. Okay, so this is the relative address. Relative address is instruction number. And let's assume starts with 1. Okay, instruction number can either we can assume it starts from 0 or the very first instruction, instruction 0 or instruction 1. So we assume it starts at 1. Okay. Now I would like to basically put like more focus on this two part, right? It's that there is two column I'm writing here, line number and instruction number. Sometimes like we confuse line number with the instruction number, but they are not. So let me show you that. So line number wise, if you look at these, this is like line number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, like this, like 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, and 23. So this program has 23 lines, but look, like there are some lines which has like a comment, some lines there is a new line for paragraph or something like that, making some gaps. So their line number in the program is really not the instruction number. Instruction number, you really need to count your instructions. So first instruction, number 1, second instruction. So this is first instruction, second instruction, third instruction, fourth instruction. Then line 5 has a gap. Line 6, so this is line 6 is a fifth instruction. Then line 7 doesn't have any code. It has a label, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't have a code. Then line 8 has a next instruction. So this is instruction number 6, instruction number 7, instruction number 8, instruction number 9, instruction number 10, instruction number 11, instruction 12, instruction 13. Then line number 16 is a blank. 17 has only label, nothing else. 18 is a blank. 19, then this is instruction number 14. This is instruction number 15. This is instruction number 16. This is 17. And this is 18. Okay. So is that clear? Like instruction is not same as the line number. Question? All right. Now, in the pass one, first pass, what assembler goes through these instructions and index them, like what is my instructions, okay? And also look at these labels, okay? And associate the label with the nearest next instruction. So what does it mean? The assembler will associate, for example, loop with the next instruction, immediate next instruction is this. For L1, the immediate next instruction would be add I, and L2, it will be this one, right? So that means for the loop, your symbol table entry will be 6, because this one is like this, 6. L1 will be associated with add I, that means line number 90, which is instruction 14. And L2 will be the next add I, which is at line 22, which is instruction 17. So it will associate this instruction as a 17. So this is how the symbol table is constructed. Okay. So later, when we actually study about the memory addresses and how this code is stored in the memory, then we will replace these values with a real address. Okay, with a real address. But for time being, let's understand this concept, like what goes into the symbol table. Question so far?
Yes, I have a
Yes,
question.
Matthew.
So can you explain again why the L2 jumps to ADDI and not to push?
Oh, that's a good question. I missed that push. Thank you very much. Yeah. Immediate next instruction is this, right? So that means it would be 16. Thank you very much. It will be 16. So let me review that. This is 17, 16. It will be associated with 16, not this one. Push is on the same line, 16. So we have 16 entry. Thank you very much, Matthew. Yeah, I was wrong there. Other questions? All right.
Hi, Professor. I actually had a question.
Yeah.
When are the absolute addresses saved into the symbol table?
When?
Yeah, like after what step or what process?
In the past one. In the past one.
Okay, so right now we're just using the relative addresses just because we haven't covered the part where we would understand the absolute addresses.
Yeah, exactly. So we'll start studying about the memories usage and where the codes are placed and all this stuff, like study about the memory addresses, everything. I think 2 lectures down the line. So once we go there, we'll come back to this memory calculation once more, symbol table memory calculation once more.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, so right now we are looking at the conceptual part, what it does. All right, now in the pass 2, it scans the whole assembly program once more from top to bottom. Okay, and start translating them, right? So, you know, like from the last lecture, if we get a add I R1 hex A, you can change it to the machine code, right? You know how to do that. You place the values on the bit fields, make the binary sequence, and that becomes your machine code. So it does for each of these instructions. And when it consults the symbol table, so this is my symbol table, it basically, whenever there is a reference to the loop, so which instruction has reference to the loop? I can see this one. Look at the BNE. This one is reference to the loop. And the last one. I hope I didn't miss anything. Let me know if I missed anything. I think these are the 3 instructions. So when it basically comes to this instruction, it sees that this instruction involves a label. Then it goes and look up that label in the symbol table, retrieve the corresponding address information, like in this case, it will be a real address, not the relative address, and then incorporate that information into the machine code. Now, how it incorporate, we'll again just wait for like maybe 3 or 4 lecture, we'll discuss that, how it incorporate that into the machine code, okay? Hold on to that thought. But somehow, let's say there is a process to incorporate that information into the machine code to generate a machine code out of this. So how to incorporate symbol table address. So we'll do this after 3 or 4 lecture down the line. But right now, just understand, we pick up this address information and include that into the machine code. Same happens here. So at this point, assembler consult, look up for the L2, pick up the address, and use that information to make a code for jump. Same goes here for the BNE. So you see that in this process, like really only for the 3 instructions, instruction 1, 2, and 3, assembler needs to go and pick up some information from the symbol table, right? Which holds the address of that specific label. Now, what is the point? Like, why cannot we do a one pass, or why do we need a 2 pass? See, you can make the machine code for all these instructions without even involving the symbol table. And even for this one, for example, for this one, we can do it at this point without in a 1 pass. We don't need a 2 pass for this guy, because at this point we already know the loop address of the loop. 2 pass is needed to resolve the forward reference. Forward reference. What is forward reference? If a label is used before it is defined. So what is meant by a defining a label is basically when we are declaring something just hold on. Why it is not working? I am not able to annotate that. Okay, just hold on. Okay, let me try this. Okay. So basically, when it is defining the loop, these are the definition points, right? These are the definition points. And now look at this instruction, BNE. It is using a label called L1, which is not defined at this point. Like so far, program hasn't defined L1. L1 is defined as a latter, right? It is defined latter. So at this point, we really don't know what the L1 is. Same for this guy, L2. We are using some label L2, which is not being defined yet. It is actually defined at latter point of time. So these guys are called forward reference. We are referencing a label which is not yet defined in the program. And for handling these forward references, we need these 2 pass. First pass is gather the information about the labels. And second pass, it use that information of the label to make your machine code. Make sense?
Yeah, question, Professor. You mean
Yeah.
that we skip the L1 and L2 instruction, or no, we jump to the L1 and L2, for example?
Oh, what do you mean?
You mean that, for example, on line 10 instruction, we have a L1. So it's a forward reference, okay? So we skip that, or we jump to the L1 at address instruction 14.
I think you are mixing up like program execution versus machine code generation. Machine code generation is always sequential from top to bottom. Okay. So at this point, this is machine code generation is on the pass 2, right? So at this point, BNE R8, R9, L1, assembler is trying to make a machine code for this instruction, right?
Okay.
So it sees that there is a label reference. It goes to the symbol table, look up for the L2, pick up the value, and use that value to generate the machine code for this guy. Okay. So when the program is executed by the processor, that's a different story. At this point, it basically will compare R8 and R9. And if they are not equal, then it will jump to the L1 and start executing from that point. Otherwise, it will just follow through.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
I have a question.
Yes, Matthew.
So with the one pass assembler, is there also a table being made in the background so that it knows where to come back in memory to fill in the instruction?
Exactly. So one pass assembler, the general idea of this thing is this. It, in one single pass, it basically start making the machine code from the very beginning, right? Whenever it can. Now, when it cannot, then it marks it. For example, when it comes to here at the BNE, the very first one, it marks it that I cannot do it now, and goes on. And then it goes with this one, add I, next this one, machine code is converted, but everything is stored in the memory. Okay. For two-pass assembler, it is start dumping onto the disk, those machine code being written on the disk. But this is all kept in the memory. Same for the JMP-L2. At this point, it marked it that, hey, I haven't done the this yet. I haven't done the machine code conversion yet. So let me do that. And now, as soon as it basically hit like one level, new level L1, it definitely goes and put in the symbol table. And also in that table, possibly it has kept the pointer of the position. Like maybe this is number one, I need to patch up, number two, I need to patch up, etc. Somewhat like pointer or something. So it basically will maintain an unresolved list for the instructions and go and patch up. Now at that point, when L1 is defined, it goes back and create machine code for this one at the same point of time, right? And similarly, when it sees the L2, it enters it. It has a patch up list, so it will go and pick up this and patch this up. Make sense, Nathan?
Okay. Yeah, yes, it does. And for the normal referencing, it just works the same as the two-pass?
Exactly.
Okay.
You have
all right, thank you.
Yeah. And that's why
okay.
The campus assembler takes more memory, because all the machine codes are in memory till all the assembling process is done. And then at one shot, it goes into the disk. So that's why it picks up more memory, and that's why people doesn't go with the one-pass assembler that often. Like it's complicate the program, it takes more memory. Advantage is definitely is that you are doing a single pass on the assembly code. But again, like maybe the return on this investment of doing two passes is not that bad that people cannot live without. Okay, question? All right, so let's stop sharing. All right, what shall we do now? Okay, let's go. Let me see the class preparedness poll. Okay, I'm going there, launching the poll on the class preparedness. Please, you can make it anonymous. Let's take a minute. Okay, there are 40 of 41, quite good enough. Let me end the poll and share the results. Let me see. Okay, so basically lecture videos, 40% have watched all of them. That's a good percentage, but please make sure the others, please go for watching them. Like 50%, some of them, that's good. Let's make sure you guys go with the all. Reading materials, 45% versus some of it 43%, half and half, 13% no. Please make sure you get time. And we have some no question on 70%. I hope you guys are understanding the subject. Um, oh, I don't have any question is 25%. 70% is that you have a question, but you haven't put it on the discussion. But I am not getting those questions either in the class. So yeah, I don't know what is going on. Anyway, let's take 5-minute break, 6:40s, we'll be back. Okay, let's get started. Pop quiz time. Can you please go all to the canvas? And you'll see there is a pop quiz 1. It has a passcode. I'm starting a poll that if you are ready to enter the passcode, please hit yes on that. Okay. This says, are you ready to enter the quiz password? So if you access the quiz and it will ask for the password and you hit yes there. Once all of you are ready, I will basically then share the password. This is like 10 minutes, 10 question, like rapid fire type question, includes lecture 1, 2, 3. There are 3 people said so far, you are not ready for the quiz password. I don't expect a no there. What happens? Can you please explain? You cannot find the quiz or what? Three more. There are 40 people, 40 students. Two more. Okay, maybe the no options were kind of like wrong, like by mistake. Okay, all of you are ready. Now I will launch another poll with the passcode. You hit yes once you can use the passcode, okay? Let me see. Okay, go for it.
So is this quiz in Canvas?
This quiz in Canvas.
Right. I'm just not sure where to take the pop quiz.
It's under the quizzes section.
Yeah,
Oh, so it is in Canvas.
it's just pop quiz 1.
Wait, where is the quiz?
You go to the Canvas for this class, and on the sidebar where it says like home and modules and stuff, you click quizzes, and there should be a list of assignments, and this one's called pop quiz 1.
At the bottom?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay, thank you.
What was the code again?
Did you close the poll? It is on the poll.
The poll disappeared.
Oh, okay. Let me
Yeah.
relaunch the poll once more, okay?
Yeah. Thank you.
Now you see it?
Yes.
Okay.
Professor, I cannot submit the code.
What's that?
So I'm trying to put the code under the published one, and I cannot submit it to log into the quiz.
Sorry, I cannot hear you properly. Can you repeat?
I cannot access the quiz even that I put in the passcode.
Yeah, so it's in the poll.
I already put it in, but it's don't let me access the quiz.
Don't let you access that? Okay, just hold on.
I can't get the code to work either.
Yeah, so I press the take the quiz and then I input the passcode you gave me, but it doesn't let me submit the code.
You are Twit, right? Let me create a break room. I'll send you to the break room and let me work with you on that. Okay. Twit, can you please join that breakout room so that I can help you?
Yeah.
Professor,
Hey,
I can't get the code to work either.
you can't go. You got it or not got it?
Not got it. I got the code, but I can't get into the quiz.
Okay. Let me see what's going on. Twit, did you go into the break room or did you get into the quiz?
Me?
Ethan, right? Let me assign.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, never mind. It went through. I'm good now.
Okay, probably, yeah.
My bad.
Professor, can I go into because I still cannot log in. Cannot go in.
You cannot access to it.
Yeah.
Let me see, like, I assign you a breakout room. Can you go there so that I
Yes.
can help you one-on-one?
Yes.
Please go there. I'll join you there.
Oh, professor is gone. Does anyone can see the picture of question 6? Because I cannot see that.
Yeah, I can't see it either.
It was fine for me.
What happened? Said that your quiz has been muted.
Yeah, I got that too.
I think the time limit's over, so quiz has been muted means your quiz was submitted and hasn't been graded yet.
Yeah, we just don't get to see our score yet.
I think it means you were caught.
Is the points a partial score at the top?
I have no idea, dude.
This is the Corona problem.
Uh-huh.
Is it okay to
What'd you
discuss
get?
the questions right now?
How many points?
If there weren't Corona, I wouldn't be allowed to play Risk of Rain 2 in the middle of the lecture. Pog.
Why not? People have done that in programming classes before.
I mean, yeah, but it's like less obvious.
Is it okay to discuss the questions now?
I don't know.
Well, it's not like anyone could
Who
submit
knows?
them.
I would just wait.
I don't even remember any of the questions, honestly.
Yeah, might as well wait.
I just want to know, like, what is the number of
I think he's
lectures?
back. I think he's hosting again.
Yes, he is back. Hello.
Hello.
I also think this entire segment was still recorded and is probably still being broadcast to YouTube, so.
Hey, YouTube.
Yeah.
Don't worry, my mom's the only person who watches.
Professor is muted.
Can Professor still hear us?
Yeah, I'm
Hello,
muted.
Professor.
So let's, yeah, this is all thing is YouTube streamed. Yeah. So that if somewhere someone wants to join it without the Zoom for some reason, they can still do it. So how is the pop quiz? Like, it's good? Okay.
It's good,
That's good.
but number 6, we cannot see the picture. It didn't show me.
Oh, really?
Yeah, some other students has this problem too.
Mine was too zoomed out to read very easily, so I had to download it and open it in a new tab.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh, what happened? Like, can you tell me? Like, there was a picture, right, which is linked, like embedded picture, right? And then what happened? Like,
I couldn't see that. Just it's that was a question mark in the middle of that, and I couldn't see the picture. But
it was just a great image for me.
I didn't see a picture at all. I didn't realize there was a picture.
Yeah, I didn't either.
Same. I didn't.
no, it may be like it is random question pulled up for, so it may not be the same question for all of you. Okay. So, but they are like in random things. So, so whoever actually, can anyone saw one picture there? Is there anyone who has a question with a picture?
Yeah, I had a picture and I saw it.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
you were
same.
able to do the, like, see it very fast time. You didn't need to do anything special?
No, everything worked fine. Perfect.
I just zoomed in on my
Okay.
browser.
I don't know what to say there. Like, it may be a browser problem, maybe I don't know if it goes with a flash driver or something like that. It may be a setup issue. Whoever didn't see the picture, maybe you need to pay an attention to your setup. Maybe that would be my best guess. Like, in the upcoming quiz this time, it may have pictures. I forget if it has a picture or not, but possibly it will be, yeah, it will be visible to you on that part. So let's see. Yeah, I think most of you are done with this quiz. And do you have any question or anything? Free flowing discussion?
Are we going to be able to see the questions and the answers of the quiz later on?
Let me see. I need to go and check the setup. This is the first time I'm actually giving pop quizzes with some new setups. So hopefully I can figure out. So you should be able to, right? No, if you can someone go to your canvas again?
The quiz is muted. We can't see it until you grade it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So yeah, I need to see like what's going on there. Okay.
Actually, professor, before the semester, I asked the Canvas support, and they said that it has several bugs in it. Sometimes when you log in into the Canvas, you can see your profile picture, sometimes not. So this is the bug of the Canvas, I think. Yeah, because I contact them because I have this problem last semester, and I contact them before the semester start. And they said that, yeah, this is the bug of the system. So we want to fix it as soon as possible, but they didn't.
Just extra credit.
Yeah, this is extra.
Okay.
Yeah, nothing, don't worry.
Professor, are the questions quite similar to the test on Saturday? Or I mean, the actual quiz on Saturday?
Yeah. Right. Last week there was an announcement. If you follow that announcement on the Canvas page, it says, let me see, announcement 2. Yeah, go to the announcement on September 2. Today's announcement, there will be announcement. It will also have this. There is a quiz. This September due on this September 12th, this Saturday.
What was extra credit? I missed it.
This one, pop quiz.
Oh, this quiz was extra credit?
This quiz is a part of the bonus point.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah. But don't worry, it doesn't like bonus point is like what, 10%? It will basically a tiny speck there. But anyway, it will help nonetheless.
Cool. Thank you.
I had a question about one of the questions on the quiz. Can I ask that?
Yes, let me see if everyone is done with the quiz. Just hold on. Moderate. Yeah, sure.
I guess like would a disk drive be considered like memory, or is that like different from the random access memory? So would it just be like an output?
A disk drive? Disk drive is a storage device. Like it's a, you can consider that as a memory.
Okay. So I guess like to the processor, it'll appear as just like another memory address.
Yes, but yeah, I'm not sure which specific question you are asking. I'm not sure if you can ask access that quiz right now, but maybe once it is opened up for your review, like it will give you it should give you the correct answer as well, show you the correct answer and the explanation, little bit, a note on the explanation on the question. But again, like this type of quiz, I'm doing it for the first time, and you are the guinea pigs here for my experimentation. This is basically set up in such a way it will pull up random questions from question bank and give it to you. So I'm not sure how it works basically. So I'm also finding out, exploring the things. Okay.
Professor, will we be able to see the answers to the quiz before the actual quiz?
You should be like, let me work maybe tomorrow on this one and see. But right now, what is happening? Like, can someone show, if you don't mind, like share your screen with that Canvas page and show me like what is now coming up once you are done with the quiz?
I think some of us had problems where you had to type in an answer. And so since those can't be graded, it needs a professor to grade it. Only then it can show the results.
Oh, did I have such question?
Yeah, my test had 3 type-in questions, free answer.
Okay, okay. I thought everything was automated there. Let me, okay, I'll check, yeah.
Oh, this is what we see, Professor, right now.
Oh, your quiz has been muted. Okay. Why the quiz is muted? Let me see. Oh, because of my setting. Okay, okay. Just hold on. Let me try one thing. Okay.
I'll keep refreshing.
Okay, so if I go there and if I do a speed grader, and then post the grade for everyone. Okay, so I kind of unmuted that now, at least I'm trying to. Okay, it says grade has been posted. Oh, now you see it. Yeah.
Yeah, now we can see it, Professor.
Yeah. So I think most of them has this thing. So is anyone there who is not graded, who is waiting for my feedback on the grading? I didn't see anything on my speed grader that I need attention. I think everyone has done. Yeah, so that was the case. Okay, so my default setting was it's everything assignment goes muted, so I need to unmute after the quiz. Okay, I'll make a note for the future pop quizzes. Okay, guys, like if you guys don't have anything else to discuss, then we can stop the class today now. Study, there is a quiz coming up, study for that, and watch out for today's announcement, tonight's maybe after 7:15, there will be an announcements.
Professor, so I'm seeing a question. Let me just share my screen. So these two both appears to be the same answers. I'm not sure why it marked me wrong.
I got the same thing too.
Okay, can you send me email?
Oh, what the heck? I marked the top one. It's okay.
Yeah, I'll take a screenshot of it and like send an email.
Yeah, please send me the email. I need to check. Like,
okay, no problem.
Don't worry. Like if you think that you get some point deducted wrongly, just send me email. I'll check them.
No, thank you, Professor. Appreciate it.
Okay.
So what else? All right then. Good night, everybody, and see you in next week. We'll start on module 3 probably next time, right? Or maybe we are continuing module 2. Let me see. We are going to do module 2. Like next time, we will be introducing the lecture 6 on the SPIM simulator, Mars IDE. Make sure you have those installed in your system. And then we start exploring the memories and everything. All right. Good night, everyone. I'm stopping recording.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.